Hello, everyone. I'm here today with Ruxandra Maiza, and she is an aromatherapist and a beautiful friend of mine and colleague, and I feel so blessed to know her. She's also one of the co-authors for the upcoming book, Drops of Wisdom, Points of Power. And she's going to be here today to answer some questions and tell her story and get you all excited about this book that's coming up. We've been very excited. There's 11 of us who are contributing to this book and sharing stories of holistic practitioners who are using essential oils on acupuncture points. Hi, Roxandra.
Hi, Angela. Thank you for having me here.
Yes, I've been reading all these stories that are coming in, and I grab the Kleenex box every time because they're all so touching. And I know you have in your chapter, you're sharing personal information and different things in your practice. I wanted to ask you, what was one of the most surprising or unexpected outcomes that emerged from you diving into this modality?
Um, One of the most unexpected outcomes was the experience with my husband.
Do you want to share a little bit of that?
He's a retired veteran with PTSD and has really bad problems with anxiety, insomnia. Um, and I tried different things with him. He was open to trying the acupressure points with essential oils, and we were trying to find something that would help him sleep better. So my experience, I had a great experience with Kidney One with Vetiver, so I thought that would be great for him to use, and it didn't quite work out the way we thought it would. So I went back to the drawing board, and after experimenting with different oils, we found black spruce.
Mm,
Black spruce, um, I found out is supposed to have more like an adaptogenic property, and that seemed to resonate really good for him. So it was almost immediate. You could see how his body was relaxing
mm.
and he slept better through the night. It's not like the nightmares are gone completely, but he is getting better rest, and that improves everything else. With better rest, he has a little bit less anxiety, memory issues have gotten better. So it definitely had a positive um, outcome for a lot more than just sleep.
Right. So it's giving him the restorative sleep he needs to function better during the daytime.
Yes.
Yes. I love that. That deep woodsy black spruce that sort of holds you and comforts you and grounds you into who you
Mhm.
are. So that's wonderful. But it's a bit of an experimentation, would you say?
It definitely is.
Mhm.
Yes.
And you
But it's
have
well
a
worth it.
background in science-based, Tell us a little bit about that, how you bridged the gap between science and what other people might call a little bit of woo-woo.
So, yes, back in Germany, I studied dentistry, and so we were always taught, uh, pay attention to science, measure everything correctly, and all these other modalities were kind of like poo-pooed on. It's not something that you should be doing. Um, but the experience with acupuncture itself um, probably open my mind towards aromatherapy first, and then from there, applying it on the acupressure points. Um, so yeah,
Yeah, we don't always arrive at the door all in one full sweep. Sometimes we
no,
take these little stepping stones, for whatever the modalities that lead us down that path.
yeah.
Yeah. Um, I was thinking about your story and, for seeing this relationship between the plant intelligence and the body's energetic meridian system, which you experienced with your own acupuncture experiences. And why do you believe that this combination works so well and we have such profound shifts with the essential oils on the points? Do you have any insight on that?
Um, I I see the essential oils as something that the plants produce to heal themselves, protect themselves. Um, so we can actually use those benefits for ourselves too. And by applying them on specific acupressure points, we enhance, um, we can enhance the energy flow through the meridians. And I always kind of compare it to the flow of energy through our nervous system. So I definitely think there is a connection. And if we apply the correct oil to the right point, we can definitely enhance the results that you would probably achieve just with acupressure.
Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, there's these little biochemical messengers within the essential oil that transmit in this energetic way and talk to our energy systems, which is
Mm.
also, talking about our nervous system. Um, it's all connected, right? I love that how it's connected. Um, for somebody who's new to this modality, you talk a little bit about in your story about how, trying different things and if is there one simple practice or insight that you would want to walk someone through that they could have immediately start using to change something in their life?
One very simple thing that they can use, um, I would say point zero with sweet orange. It's easily accessible
Yeah, right here in
right
the ear.
here at the beginning of the helix in the ear.
Mm-hmm. Yep, right in the
Um,
center.
so you can actually use that anytime. You don't really have, you know, don't have to reach down to your feet or whatever. So, and combined with sweet orange, it just helps the nervous system calm down. And just I find it like very balancing and calming. Um, and
I
then
call
sweet
it the
orange always puts me in a
homeostasis.
good mood. I always call
Yes.
it like my sunshine in a bottle.
Sunshine in a bottle on that homeostasis point. Like everything comes into balance when you do that
Yeah.
point. Yes. Beautiful. Um, I know that you've been doing some things in groups, working at building some programs and things like that. Can you tell us a little bit about how your practice is developing using AcuAroma?
Yes. I started a community on school, specifically targeting veterans and first responders. I just want to offer them a place where they can experience this modality. I provide them information about acuaromatherapy and aromatherapy, but they can also exchange. their experiences. It doesn't matter what modalities they want to talk about, but they can exchange information, what helped them, what didn't. Um, and then another project that I'm working on right now is developing some classes for our local yoga studio, where
Beautiful.
I'm planning to do something similar like you did, Angela,
Hmm.
in the AcuAroma Learning Circle.
Beautiful. Beautiful. I love the ripple effects that all of this is having out into the world. Um, And it's just beautiful to see it used in a yoga class or with veterans or, wherever your work leads to you. If you were working with somebody, let's say a veteran, um, and you made a blend for them that they were going to use as an inhaler or in their diffuser or something, would you also maybe give them an acupoint to work with as well?
It depends.
Hmm.
If they're open to it, definitely.
Hmm.
I like I said before, I think they're really good companions. So
Hmm.
they can enhance the results that you can get if you use them together. Um,
Right. I feel like AcuAroma is a new framework for us as aromatherapists
yes.
to have to work with. And that's very exciting, I think, for the industry and for the individual,
Mm.
in the end. And do you have any parting wisdom that you'd like to share with anybody who might be reading your story, or wanting to connect with you?
I would encourage everybody to be patient. Don't get discouraged if something doesn't work right away. Um, give it time too. Um, this modality might not work immediately. Maybe it'll take you a few days to a week, or sometimes even a little bit longer to get the result that you're hoping for. Um, just keep experimenting.
Mhm.
That's what
Absolutely.
I would say. Just keep experimenting.
I love that you're giving people hope that, some of their suffering can be eased with this modality. And you have some beautiful ways to share. We'll be putting the link to get in touch with Ruxandra in the video comments. So this will be circulating out soon, and the book will be out very soon. So thank you for being with us today, and I look forward to sharing more in the future with AcuAroma.
Thank you, Angela.